All right, Charles. So the news is simply that a new political party is here, the ACC, otherwise the Allied Conservative Congress.
Yes.
At least Congress didn't.
Congress didn't start. At least that's how APC started. APC is still Congress.
It's a conservative.
Yeah. It also has CPC, that was also a Congress, right? But this one they said that Nigeria is lacking in conservative thinking, politically speaking. We'll be having, all they have now, they are progressives.
From a new slant.
Yeah, they said they are all progressives. All they have now, all progressives. So they said they want a conservative well, approach. Yes, I do not begrudge them, but where I have a problem with that is that, according to him, the ACC seeks to fresh conservative alternative in the political landscape ahead of 2027. So which means their focus is on 2027. So problem is, how do you think about elections? What about building a structure that will outlive 2027? If you look at the American election, where Jones have been talking about, how old is the Republican? How old is the Democrat? I mean, go to Britain, you have Labour, you have the Tories and other. These are institutions have been founded and they have been even let's come to Africa, Ghana, the NDC, all of these parties have been there. Over time. Whether they win election or not, people, they stayed back to build this structure. But you are coming out, you say you have an alternative. Number one, if I have an issue, the problem is you want to unseat. That's number one. Number two, you want to provide an alternative ahead of 2027. So their focus is on election, not on building a structure that will benefit Tony and benefit Chassis, the one benefit.
Building a party.
So it's only when if you promise me you are going to build a structure that can take Nigeria and look at Nigeria and see what are missing.
To the next level.
To the next level beyond 2027. But a party that will have a structure that understands our pains, that understands how the building blocks to form to get us the country of our dream. I will listen to them. But when you said you are building this thing ahead of the 2027 election, I won't take that party very seriously. Because just is, let's just unseat this president, we go in there and then, I mean, Tony, maybe, I don't know.
Charles, you are not a member of that party.
So I don't have the member to understand.
You're not a member of that party.
Yeah, you
don't know their plans.
Don't pour all your eggs in one basket.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Tony, politicians are known. There's when they talk about theatrics and politicians, it's a way with them.
Theatrics, yes.
So they are here.
Melodrama.
Remember when the Labour Party came, it was this same attitude, and
new kid on the block.
Yeah, so the party is here.
No, it's not here yet.
It's here. It's here.
I know. I'm citizens, but it's still a movement.
It's a movement. Good.
INEC has not even recognized.
That's it.
They are not registered yet.
So
I don't even understand.
The coming days are interesting.
I don't understand the noise about, what's the name? ACC. There are some other parties.
But we have
registered in Nigeria who cannot approve, who cannot make an impact.
You are waiting for a BCC.
They cannot make it. They've been around for a while.
Okay.
They've been making, attempts.
And it's only twice.
And they've not been able to. And then one is coming and is saying, well, our target is 2027. We're going to unseat. How are you going to do it? Can you give us
the blueprint?
So how are you going to,
no, they won't tell you. They say that's their secret.
No, it doesn't make sense. And I'm sorry to say, that's why I don't take them serious. You don't come. First, INEC has not even registered you. You've not met the criteria. Maybe they've met it, but INEC has not. So I think it's one step at a time. Don't put the cart before the horse. Do the thing right. And secondly, there have been other parties that have been on ground and plotting to do exactly what you're going to do, what you're planning to do. How do you think? Because the hype.
After listening,
I think it's just mere hype for me.
After listening,
I read. I see nothing different from
Tony. After listening to both of you, I seem to think we are a long way from home.
No. It's not. No. And sister, please, get me clear. I don't have issues with more political party coming out. But when you come out, do things quietly. Don't boast about it, because the person you're talking about is not going to sit down and watch you do those things you're planning. You said you want to uproot a sitting president. And that's the first statement you're going to make as a movement, not a political party. Let's get it clear. So they've not been registered yet.
Tony,
that's why I don't want.
Tony, just a minute. No.
Things can change.
Tony, we are not quarreling.
No, we're not.
Let's go back into Uncle Sam's country. President-elect Donald John Trump says he wants to make America great again.
Yeah,
so as we see it, America no great.
No, make it. Well, no. To him, okay. Let me say this. He said he wants to make it great again, which means once upon a time it was great. Then something happened.
So America no great now.
No, no. You brought Donald Trump. How is Donald Trump's own definition of great? Number one. Number two, dispensational. What dispensation is he speaking about? Is it that because for instance, okay, let me say this. For example, they have a way of throwing words around. The APC in Edo State, since we are going everywhere to bring words to support what we're saying, the APC in Edo State is saying that development in Edo State went on recess after Oshomole left government. So somebody's going to look at it and say, what? So I want to make Edo great again. You say Edo is not great? So it depends on who. Donald Trump is telling you what he wants to hear so that he can gain.
He's a politician.
And he has won. We will now look at how he's going to make it. What kind of greatness? If you say America is great, but there's a particular greatness that he wants to let you know. But having said that, if going back to this ACC, as you said, Tony, we already have our 18 political parties right now.
Yeah, registered.
18 registered political parties. I don't get to see most of them unless it's twice election. In Edo, for instance, you had 17 political. Okay. In Ondo is before us. We have 17 political parties participating.
Yeah.
I don't even know most of their names. This is without any prejudice.
Most times,
without any prejudice.
No, most times it's a normal thing. You don't know.
You can tell in Ondo, it's a
two-horse race. Normally,
yes,
that's what especially for Labour.
That when I have no problem with people coming up with political parties, but can you? I mean, people will say, why don't you build your structure
That's
for
exactly
the
what
future?
I'm saying. Work on the ground and making noise.
This is 2024. 2027 is about 3 years away. So what structure are you promising me?
How are you going to do
to
it?
Build? For me to say, okay, I want to take you very seriously.
What was the philosophy?
But you said you want to form a political party in 2024 in order to you to win election in 2027. 3 years? I don't know. Maybe there's a magic one they want to.
In 2 years.
2 years, actually. Oh, this one is almost gone. So, if I want to take you very seriously, I want to see what they are building.
The coming days will be very, very interesting.
It will be very interesting. They can do it, but I don't think
they can do what?
The first step is wrong.
Well, look at APC.
The first step is
Tony,
wrong.
when APC came,
I'm not underestimating them.
In 2014, in 2013,
making noise about it and being boastful is
2013, 2014.
No for me.
APC, what they did was to do amalgamation. The amalgam of PDP, the new PDP.
No, four parties.
Yeah, you had the new PDP, the NPDP.
A bit of the ABGA.
ACN.
CPC,
yes,
you talked about.
The ACN in the West, yeah.
Metaphors,
and New PDP.
And the CPC of Buhari that time.
Yeah.
So they all came, were from the existing structures. What did they do? They collapsed the structures of all these and then they subjected it to, there was this centripetal force that brought it to the center.
We are not preempting ACC. The party is here.
But we brought the topic, so that's how we approach it.
Yeah.
And you asked me my perspective.
The big idea is for the viewer to understand that a new kid
is coming
on the block.
But you asked me what I should take. Well, again, I don't want to. I'm not vilifying any political party. I'm not vilifying. But what I'm looking at is that the fast before me. I am a Nigerian. I'm a stakeholder of the Nigerian project. If you want to give Nigerian the good lease of life, help me build a structure that my children can come and benefit from. Not 3 years.
All right.
3 years focus.
Yeah. Charles Anthony.
I know the essence of that political.
Okay.
Charles Anthony. Charles Anthony. This program is constrained by time.
Yeah.
So the news is here is that the Allied Conservative Congress, ACC for short, is in town. So the coming days, very interesting indeed.